Hi guys. So, I want to talk about my short film. The short film I'm going to release the 14th of next month, this year, basically. So, the movie that we worked on, the movie that we just made. Now, here's a couple of things I'm going to want to say. No, it's not a Power Ranger clone. It's not close to that. I'm not literally doing any Mighty Morphin Power Ranger thingies. No, but I could say it's inspired by Power Rangers. Not necessarily watered down. Not saying it's a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger clone. It's inspired by Power Rangers in some ways. This is kind of me going complete George Lucas. So I wanted to kind of take it into a new term. Instead of not making it look like it's trying to be a Power Ranger clone, but I took inspiration from Power Rangers. So no, I'm not wearing a Power Ranger suit. I'm not wearing anything like that. But I did take some inspiration from Star Trek. Now, I know you guys know the character of Geordi. So the character that I symbolized in this scenario, I wanted it to be Geordi, but not, to his exact character, development. But I still kept the race and the futuristic sunglasses. So you are seeing a black guy wearing, futuristic sunglasses. But you are also not seeing him wear, the Star Trek outfit that they wore in Star Trek Next Generation. But in this case, I took those elements. Now, if you saw George Lucas's way of how he came up with his idea to make the first Star Wars movie, Star Wars A New Hope, and several elements that he used in, the other Star Wars movies. I'm, of course, talking about the original Star Wars films, not like the prequels or anything, one of those, you could say he took several ideas for those movies and developed it into an original idea. So what I did was took some inspiration from Power Rangers, the fighting style, me and a giant robot fighting a giant rat, me also wearing futuristic sunglasses looking like Geordi from Star Trek Next Generation, and also me having an evil Batman. Now, I don't want you guys to think that I took the idea of Batman and, make him have the raspy voice, the I'm Batman voice. No. For this case, I wanted to do something a lot more different. I wanted to do something completely different. I wanted to give him more of an Emperor Palpatine voice. So with my actor, I told him, I want you to kind of mix Emperor Palpatine with Michael Keaton's Batman and kind of combine them, together. So instead, he feels like he's, an evil version of Batman. So that's what I was going for. So I just took inspiration from George Lucas. You know how George Lucas took inspiration from Flash Gordon, Wizard of Oz, some Western movies, and also the 1920 film, sci-fi film, Metropolis. It just took all those elements and turned it into his own inspired type of character that he did for Star Wars. So you could say, I took certain elements from Power Rangers and not watered it down, certain elements from Star Trek and not watering it down, and certain other things, like, just say, how George Lucas made Darth Vader, make him sort of like a Dracula type of character, with the long cape, the scary look. That's what I went for. So with this, it's a more lighter Batman. It's Batman, but, he's not fully in dark. Like his mask. Okay, for the Batman mask, I took a Ben Affleck Batman mask, or Batflick, if you want to be more specific, and I just spray painted it to look like it's its own original thing, and made like little like symbols in order to make it look like it's more original. And also I gave him the silver cape. The silver cape was something I really wanted to add in my movies. Also, I really worked really hard on making the action. Like some of the camera work, like the camera work is really unbelievable. Once you see it, it's gonna really blow your mind on how brilliantly awesome it is. But, you know, the movie itself, right now I'm in post-production mode, so I'm not fully done with the film. The film I worked on is basically about Malachi Bat is the most dangerous space terrorist. Yes, space terrorist. I did win for that idea. He's a space terrorist that causes terror in the galaxy. He's now come to Earth, and he now wants to come to Earth in order to cause chaos. So he starts destroying certain cities, certain parts of across the globe that he attacks. Now this Star Task Force headquarters have the Star Task Force Hunter chasing after Malachi. So now the Star Task Force Hunter, now my character is named Nick the Orange One. So I only gave him that name because technically I'm wearing an orange shirt, just an orange shirt. I'm not wearing anything else that's orange, so I'm still wearing different color pants, a different color vest, SWAT vests in that one scene. Kind of make it more of a B movie. So the film is not an A+ movie, it's a B movie. So it's not like one of those B movies where cheesy and junk, but here it's more like we were trying to have some fun, not be too serious, not be too much of an A+ movie. But we wanted to make a movie that was more fun, more enjoyable, and more watchable. And we didn't want this to be just another, we're trying to make it more serious. But so technically the movie, I could say it's an action movie, but it's more adventure, sci-fi, and I guess a little comedy in some ways. So it's both of those things, but not like what I've done before. I know what I've done before. I tried copying Power Rangers, time and time. So no, I'm not doing the thing where I say it's morphin time or anything. I don't say anything like that for once. So it's not a Power Ranger clone. Just let you know. It's not like that. And it's not a Star Wars clone. I wouldn't say it's a Star Trek clone, but we did take inspiration from Star Trek, like I said. But this is something I think is more original. Definitely something that I'm glad I made for once, because I wanted to make something that was more lighthearted. So when I mean it's a comedy, it has a little bit more lightheartedness, not trying to be, like I said, not trying to be too dead serious in some ways. Now, is there violence? No, not really. I mean, there's a scene where I cut someone's hand off, but, it's that type of cheese. It's cheesy, but it's that fun type of cheese, if you want to say so. So the film is not yet done. We still need to work on the music. We still need to work on a couple other things. And yes, there will be bloopers. So it's not going to be all serious and junk. There will be bloopers, so stay tuned in the end. There are bloopers. So trust me, you'll see the bloopers and get a laugh. So that's why, I made this video to say, not going to be a serious film, not going to be something, that's a deadpan type of thing, but, I just want to make something that's more fun. And will there be next month another short film? I don't want to say so just yet. I don't know because of what's going on today. I mean, I don't want to kind of, press my luck in some ways. So, anyways, Star Task Force Hunter will be released on August 14th, 2020. And till then, look forward for a couple more videos that are coming. So definitely, please check this out. We worked really freaking hard to make this. We really worked hard. So leave your comments down below. Vertical Spy, outro.